Hey, this is Reddit Stories. I am reading stuff. Today we will be continuing with r/pettyrevenge. Hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Now sit back and enjoy the stories. Library fine. Years ago I worked at a library in New York City. There was one day a patron comes in. He's wearing a fresh Armani suit and a pair of Ray-Bans on his head. He has his Mercedes parked outside. He returns a book and it winds up being a day late. The late penalty was 25 cents. He starts fighting me about how I'm wrong and I should waive his fine. I refused and fought him back on the issue. He showed me his receipt and it showed that it was a day late. He then starts saying our computer system is wrong. I eventually said to him, dude, it's only a quarter, you don't even have to pay it, you can let it sit there for the rest of your life. He then lashes out and goes, no. It's not about the money. It's about the principle. I was not late. So my manager eventually comes and makes me look like a complete assholes. She goes, so sorry sir, let me waive that for you. He then looks at me and insults the clothes I am wearing, and calls me a peasant. I responded by calling him a bald-headed prick. He then threatens to sue the library. My manager tells me to go outside and get some fresh air. The balded-headed prick then goes to look for another book. When I go outside I noticed he's illegally parked. I also see a traffic cop handing tickets out. I called the traffic cop over and he writes out the ticket and leaves it under his windshield wiper. The guy comes out, sees the ticket and starts flipping out. I yelled out at him and said, good luck getting that waived, peasant. One of the best moments of my life. 1. The library is not in Manhattan. It's in another borough though. Half city, half suburban feel. I'll let you guess. 2. Coworker said it was an Armani suit. I don't know ish about suits. 3. This was 13 or so years ago. My memory is a bit fuzzy from years of pot smoking lol. 4. The location is near courthouses, an NYPD prescient and some crack houses. Very mixed area. Very crazy. 5. I know it's his car cause I've seen him before. 6. Yes, wealthier people still use the library. A lot do actually. 7. When I say he calls me a peasant, he alluded to that by the things he was saying like you're jealous of me. I did call him a peasant though. That's my go-to insult cause I find it funny. If you enjoyed this video so far, don't forget to like and subscribe to help us make more videos. My neighbor kept blocking my driveway and now their lives are a little bit less convenient. Here's a bit of backstory. We bought the house about a year ago. It's down a long driveway and we sit behind the houses directly on the roadside. The house in front of us has always parked on the roadside, despite having a driveway, and the rear of their cars are always blocking 1 to 3 feet of my drive. It's still enough room to get out, but it's a pain. We never made an issue because they're otherwise good neighbors. Until about 2 months ago. I finished work and came home around 2 a.m. There had been a big storm. One of their trees had fallen on my drive, so I parked in front of their house, walked down the driveway and figured I'd deal with it in the morning when the weather had cleared. Plus it's not my tree, so not really my responsibility. I'm woken up from my crying partner telling me the neighbor had just berated her for parking in front of their house, which is their park. It's clearly not, it's a public roadside. I go out to see them. Same situation, nutcase lady starts berating me for parking in their spot. I told her the only reason my truck was there was because there was a tree on my driveway earlier. She insists on being a childish idiot, so I pretty much walk away. There was nothing to gain from continuing that conversation. I call the local council to see what can be done about them blocking my drive. Turns out it's not only highly illegal to block my drive, but it's illegal to park within 3 feet of my driveway boundary too. Basically the whole area has to stay clear to allow for big emergency vehicles, etc. But they aren't allowed to park within 3 feet of their own drive either, so it basically means a vehicle could not park between our 2 driveways unless it was a moped or something. The council has a 24-hour contractor who issues fines for parking violations, so I call them every couple days for a few weeks to report them blocking my drive. I always finish work at 2 a.m., which is when I call, so the owners are never awake when the ticket is issued. It also basically makes the ticket impossible to dispute. After maybe 10 fines to 4 different vehicles at $160 each, the ticketing officer and the council get sick of coming out, so they start towing the vehicles. 2 cars towed in 2 days. Now I have been enjoying my free passage driveway for about a month now and life's pretty good, and they have to park all their stupid vehicles further down the street and out of my life. Edit. I thought maybe it's worth mentioning my truck was parked in their space for a grand total of around 7 hours when I was woken up. It happened on a Friday and I didn't actually need to use the truck till Monday night, so I left it there for 4 days just for the hell of it. They definitely knew it was me reporting their vehicles, but it's difficult to argue your case or get sympathy from anyone when you're clearly in the wrong. They never confronted me about it or have said anything to us since. Hit the subscribe button for more daily Reddit content and press the bell icon to get notified when a new video is uploaded. Also, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, it really does help the channel. If you have any ideas, suggestions, let us know in the comment section. See you in the next one.